All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video, Trey. All right, guys, let's look at some NFL picks and props for Sunday, October 15th slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard, Trey. Start off.
Yes, and Thursday Night Football, I was 1-0. I barely cashed my pick. I gave out the Denver Broncos plus 11.5 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Broncos, they came in clutch. They were so bad that I almost lost this game pick. But thankfully, the Chiefs' offense was just as terrible. The Broncos, they lost by 11, so I won on the hook.
Yep, and then I didn't trust the Chiefs to cover a spread. I took them over 29.5 points against the Broncos. The Chiefs are in big trouble. Their offense is horrible. The defense is really good this season for the Chiefs. So once Patrick Mahomes figures out the offense, they should be up and running like they have been in multiple years past. But I took a loss. 0-1 day for me on the over 29.5 points. But let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking this New Orleans Saints going up against this Houston Texans team. And this game should honestly be pretty interesting to watch. The Saints, they came into this season as the favorites in the NFC South, but they are 3-2 at the moment. And looking at the Bucs sitting above them, and the Texans, they were expected to be bottom feeders, but they almost were winners last week, and they are 2-3 at the moment. And some could argue that they should be 3-2. And both teams, they are known for their competitiveness. But I think that the road team is going to come into this game and win it. So give me the New Orleans Saints here, minus 125 on the money line. I think that C.J. Stroud, he's still going to be decent, but I think that he should struggle just a little bit going up against this Dennis Allen-led defense. It is going to be nothing that he's seen so far in his career. So I think that he's going to be a little bit unsure out there, and you don't want to be unsure going up against NFL talent. And whenever we look that he's going to be without Tank Dell in this game, his side partner, it just makes me a little bit hesitant backing them up in this game. And also, this New Orleans Saints defense, they are loaded with playmakers. They got their cornerbacks are loaded with elite studs, and Cameron Jordan's still there on the end. So this Saints defense is nothing to just shrug off. And it does worry me a little bit backing Derek Carr in this game, just because I am a Las Vegas Raiders fan, and he does have just a cold spot in my heart. But I think that the Saints are going to lean on Alvin Kamara in this game, and if they do air it out, I think that Derek Carr is going to play the quick game with Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. So I do love the New Orleans Saints in this spot. So I'm going to take them on the money line on the road against the Texans.
Yeah, Trey, I like the plays. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Chicago Bears. I'm going to take the Chicago Bears plus 3.5 and buy a point or a half point. And I'm also going to take the over 43.5 points to be scored. So 2 plays. Justin Jefferson being out for multiple weeks is going to hurt the Vikings offense. They won't look the same out there, but they're still going to be able to put up a lot of points against this very bad Bears defense. These are probably the 2 worst defenses that I've watched this season. The way that Justin Fields has been playing, I think he will be able to put up points on the Vikings. I said Justin Jefferson's going to be out, but if you've watched the Bears this season, teams have been able to do whatever they want to them on the ground or through the air, regardless of who they're playing. The same goes for the Minnesota Vikings. So I do think a lot of points are going to be scored in this game. And because the Bears are getting a field goal, I will take them at home because they have looked really good over the last 2 games. Justin Fields has, that is, on the opposite side of the ball. So give me the Bears plus 3.5 and the over in this game. Let's move over to the player props, Trey. Start us off.
Yeah, Thursday Night Football was a rough time. I think it was probably rough for everybody unless you bet unders. I think Travis Kelce is probably the only person that would have hit an over in that game. But I gave out Javonte Williams over 11.5 receiving yards against the Chiefs. And Williams, he did not catch a single ball in that game. But you can't really blame it on him. Russell Wilson, he only threw for 95 yards in a terrible effort. So I was 0-1.
Wilson's horrible. I also went 0-1. I had Isaiah Pacheco to score a touchdown against the Broncos, and he did not. But we are moving on today. We're going to sweep the board today, Trey. Start us off.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited for my play. I'm going to be going over to the London game, and I'm going to be taking DeAndre Hopkins over his receiving targets. It's at 8.5, which I think is just far too low, because if we saw how the Titans used them last week, I think it's going to be something a little bit similar, especially since Treylon Burks is going to be ruled out for this game as well. I think that they're just going to be feeding DeAndre Hopkins throughout this game. And like I said earlier, last week, they kind of used Hopkins in a kind of interesting spot. They were running him up in the tight end spot. They were running him up in the backfield. They were doing anything they could to find the mismatch and get him the ball. And I think this game should be no different. It does worry me that they did show up on Friday. So DeAndre Hopkins might start off a little bit slow, but I think that even after halftime, the Titans might be down big and the Titans are going to have to air it out, and they're going to be looking at DeAndre Hopkins' way. And it does also worry me that he is going up against Marlon Humphrey. But this is why I wanted to point out that they're going to line him up in the tight end spot. They're going to line him up in the backfield. They're not just going to line him up wide and let Marlon Humphrey have his way with them. So I think that DeAndre Hopkins is going to have a good day in London, and 8.5 targets is just far too low because they're going to be looking to feed him. So give me DeAndre Hopkins to go over 8.5 targets versus the Ravens.
I like it, Trey. For my prop's going to be a receiver as well. I'm going to take Jordan Addison to go over 53.5 receiving yards against the Bears. The Bears this season have given up 1,400 yards through the air. The Vikings will not have JJ, so that means young players like Jordan Addison, the rookie, will have to step up in this game. The coach for the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, said in a press conference already this week that they are just going to let Jordan Addison loose, and we're going to see what he is capable of in this game. The Vikings won't be as explosive with JJ out, but people like Jordan Addison are going to step into that role and will continue to put up points against this Bears defense. We should see Kirk Cousins looking at Jordan Addison a lot in this game. When Justin Jefferson did go down, Addison was Kirk Cousins' favorite target, so hopefully that does continue in this game. So I'm going to take Jordan Addison to go over his receiving yards as my play. Let's take a look at all of our plays, recap really quick, Trey, before we get out of here.
Yeah, and I gave out the New Orleans Saints on the money line going up against the Houston Texans. And I have a lot of faith in the Saints traveling on the road there. The Dennis Allen-led defense might give C.J. Stroud just a little bit of hesitation. And I also gave out DeAndre Hopkins over 8.5 targets over there in London. The Titans are going to force the ball to him, and he should have a good day.
Yep, and then I have the Chicago Bears plus 3.5 going up against the Vikings and the over 43.5 points in that game. And then my player prop's going to be Jordan Addison to go over 53.5 receiving yards. Guys, that's going to do it for our NFL plays today. We want to thank everybody really quick. It is Sunday when you guys are watching this, so it is our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Comment Bear Pack down below if you're for your chance to win $50 on a Monday wheel spin. We're going to be giving out $50 on Monday. Friday, we're going to have a championship replica ring giveaway, a bobblehead giveaway, and a mini helmet giveaway this week. So thank you guys so much for 1 year on YouTube. We're looking forward to next year as well. But that's going to do it, guys, for NFL picks for Sunday, October 15th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there, Trey. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.